what's up you guys? My name is Jari and we are here in sunny Sweden at the Echo Race to World Fest. Would you guys like a little tour inside? So here we have the behind the scenes of what it looks like for our casters, and they are also powered by the Stream Deck Plus. They can configure their TeamSpeak volume, the comms between production and the casters, as well as muting the music and finagling with a bunch of those fun things. And you can see those two just on the table over there. Continuing on from the caster area, we have even more arcade machines, some of which have definitely been sampled by yours truly. Now we lead into the main kind of chill out area for our staff, for our casters. People can just relax on the couch, have some food, and watch over on the TV here, where you can see the live feed of the race. And what's really special about this area is that we actually have a Stream Deck down here, which gives you different POVs of our players. So if we want to swap to Skype, then the TV changes to Skype. If we want to see Roger, we can see Roger. Mirez, Clicks, and of course, if you want the M+ POV, we can check out Tobo. Okay, and now if we go around the corner, we can actually get a sneak preview into the players' room. Here we have our boys hard at work. They are powered by the Wave DX microphone, as well as Facecam and Keylight Mini. But of course, our Officer Hunter boy, Roger Brown, is using the Facecam Pro. But now, we're gonna go check out the production room, and that is where the real magic happens. So I think what's pretty amazing about this is that a lot of people think that it's going to be a 20-man production setup, but it's actually a few guys and a lot of Stream Decks. So Sam, would you give us a little rundown on how you utilize the Stream Deck Plus and the Stream Decks to run the production?
Yeah, absolutely. So what you're looking at here is replay. So within this section, if you've been watching the broadcast, you've been seeing us do all of the live replay stuff. So here I have access to all of the POVs, the same as Mitch does on the main production desk. And within the Stream Deck Plus, we can scrub backwards and forwards through time. The Stream Deck Plus allows us to essentially control vMix, which is a professional broadcast piece of software, and use it for nefarious purposes, like making memes of players.
Absolutely.
There's an unfortunate sneeze. There we go.
Nice. It's a dab. It's a dab. Can we get a gif of the dab?
We probably can. Top effort. Yeah. Like with Stream Decks have sort of like made our jobs infinitely easier. All the macro technology that you can do. And I think Mitch will probably talk a little bit more about the next bit, and where you're going to have a chat with him. We use some very cool software to make these things work for exactly what we need to make it so that you don't have to have hundreds of people here. You can have 2 people on the desk instead. Yeah, I think that's really, really cool. Mitch, you have some very cool stuff to show us, including what I believe to be the Stream Decks that have survived 3 World First kills.
Yeah, so these have been with me and Sam, go through all 3 World Firsts we've had with the guild. And we plan to add an extra little star in a couple of days.
Very good, very good. I like to see that. I like to see that. That's the Stream Deck XL going to good use.
Absolutely.
So I hear that you're running most of the audio stuff over here.
Yeah, exactly. So we've got an X32 rack over here.
Right.
That's piping all of our audio from our caster room into this computer here, and then that's also being controlled by Stream Decks and in part like in association with BitFocus Companion. So this is a tool that a lot of production environments will use to sort of make the seamless transition between mapping all of your audio and your video inputs and all that stuff onto the Stream Deck so that they're usable. on this Stream Deck here, you have a lot of the input mapping that we use in OBS. So as you can probably tell here, we can swap between different POVs.
Yes, of course.
Really easily. So these are pretty fundamental.
Yep.
We'll use these swap scenes and stuff like that. But the really cool thing is now with the Stream Deck Plus, the dial functionality has also been implemented into this software.
Yes.
So what you're able to do is essentially control all of your audio inputs that are being typed into the X32 right on your Stream Deck.
Can you show us that?
Absolutely. So we've actually got a virtual audio rack here that we essentially monitor at all times. And if we want to essentially adjust TeamSpeak volume, we can use the dial to do that. And that'll also be replicated on the faders on the X32.
Oh, that's really cool. Can you show us that? Can we get that on the camera?
For sure. Ali, if you want to come and look at the mixer over here.
So I get a shot of you, like,
I will absolutely move this over for you. So we can turn down TeamSpeak, turn up TeamSpeak, and make the fader dance, just like that.
So you actually don't need to have this giant mixer on your desk. You can control it in a bite-sized kind of way with the Stream Deck Plus.
Yeah, I think that's probably one of the most revolutionary things in a production environment is like you're able to now move away from having like your hardware directly in front of you. Traditionally you're adjusting faders.
Yeah.
Now you can have a bunch of Stream Deck Pluses and you can control your audio.
Right, and it's not like the production is scuffed in any way. This is like a full-scale, brilliant production. Everything is running really, really smoothly with no issues, and it's not, you know, like the crazy setup we'd expect it to be. It literally is two guys and a bunch of Stream Decks.
Yeah, it's not cumbersome at all. We try to take pride in the fact that like we can control this entire hub as one person, and now with Replay we've sort of moved over to a two-person job, but we're making strides to make that sort of come over to this desk so we can do everything on one chair.
That's incredible. Thank you very much for showing us.
Of course.
Okay, so that's it for the Elgato room tour. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this sneak peek behind the scenes to see how the Race to Well First is made and see how Elgato have really changed the shape of the Race to Well First production. But I think now it's time that I get back to it.